Since we are on the cusp of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 plus 4 coming out soon, we thought what better time than now to go through all of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 plus 2 levels and rank them in order from worst to best. Let's dive in. You like gravity? Too bad. This level drop spits on physics. This is the meme level. You skydive in, slam into the water, then 360 flip off a moving helicopter like it's just Tuesday. The map's tiny, but terrifying. Really, honestly, not much here to do except make it over there and then do it all again. You're spending more time swimming with fish than actually exploring the level. No one comes here to win. It's like skydiving with a skateboard taped to your feet. You ever eat a pizza with all the toppings and no crust? Neither have I, but that's Skate Street. The map feels like someone built it in real life and then said, yeah, just scan that into the game raw. Oh wait, I think that's actually what happened. But it's got some killer rails, big air, and hidden areas that slap, but it also has little voids of nothingness. Like, okay, here's a ramp. Now what? Oh, okay. It's just vibes. Great for flow, but really forgettable. Looks cool on paper, but you're kind of just skating through someone's garage. I don't know. Competition levels, what are they good for? Boom, the final level of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. It's Roswell, baby. An alien autopsy meets skateboarding world championship. It's like if the X-Files had a half pipe. There's UFOs, top secret hangars. The layout is nice and clean. This map was made for freaks like me who do nothing but manual into nose grind into revert into existential crisis. Roswell is beautiful chaos and a fitting finale. Ah, the final frontier. After all that hard work, you're dead. Congratulations. You died in a tragic manual accident and went to skater heaven. This place has zero logic. Floating platforms, grind rails in the sky. Like, it's ridiculous. It's dumb. But in a weird way, it's perfect. This level throws away the laws of man and says, do a Christ air off this volcano. And you will. This is Nirvana for trick junkies. You enter the skate park and immediately hear a voice in your head say, this was made in Tony Hawk's map editor on a GameCube or something. It's all ramps and bowls, no frills, no distractions, just pure raw skating, which sounds cool until you realize the soundtrack is carrying 80% of the experience. This level's kind of like dry cereal. You can eat it, sure, it's technically food, but where's the milk? Where's the zest? Still, for combo practice, it's a sandbox of possibility. You come here to lab. You stay here for the 100,000 point run you swear was accidental. Function over flavor, but it gets the job done. Downhill jump. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. This level is cursed. The devil made this one on a dare. It's just a long, angry river of concrete where fun goes to die. You blink and you miss 3 objectives. You try to line up a combo, but oops, you've been launched off a dam and now you're in Arkansas. Every ramp sends you into orbit and every grind is 1 pixel wide. Still, some freaks out there love this map, and I respect their bravery or their masochism. This is the level equivalent of stepping on a Lego, you filthy animals. This map feels like a bowl of hot soup. Not good soup though, weird soup. Like gas station clam chowder that's been left out of the fridge too long. You drop in and immediately realize, oh, the layout tight. The rails scattered like Lego bricks at midnight. The fun, I don't know. There's a cool overpass and some dope grinds if you're into that slow cook simmer on a low type of gameplay. But 80% of your session will be spent slapping your face into concrete trying to transfer from one weird pool to another. This level would be better if it came with a free technician. Honestly, Burnside is another one of those competition levels that I'm just not really a big fan of. Sunburn in a video game. Venice has style, graffiti, palm trees, vandalism, random construction zones, homeless bums. It's just a full-on California experience. But the layout, man, it's messy. It's easy to get lost in this level. You want to combo a line and the game says psych and throws a rail into your shin. You really need to play this one for 12 hours straight and enter a higher level of consciousness to really feel the lines. It's a beautiful mess in cargo shorts, baby. Live a little. Bonjour, Pine. Marseille. I'm sorry. This is one of the competition levels in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and it's spicy in the worst way. The park looks like somebody said, let's build a skate park, but like, cursed. Nothing lines up right, unless you're built like an AI. And that bold section, it's just a death pit. You drop in thing and you're about to crush it, and next thing you know, you're in a spiral of depression and broken tricks. But if you master the weird angles and love wall rides like a psychopath, this place can become a playground. This level's French for mid, but sometimes mid hit, and it does have one of the really cool secrets. Like what is that down there? Is that the catacombs? I don't know. This map it's what would happen if Tony Hawk invaded a Lucha Libre match. It's got a dang loop-de-loop where you try not to crash and embarrass yourself in front of 50,000 imaginary fans. The map is fast. It's like playing Sonic the Hedgehog on a skateboard. Great for goofing off, weird for actual objectives. But you know what? Sometimes you just want to be a menace. And the bowl, I mean, come on. That's just vibes. Yeah, the mall. What was once a holy temple of consumerism is now your personal skate gauntlet. You start at the top, and it's all downhill, literally and emotionally. There's no going back, no retrying that line you missed. Just you, your board, and a 30-second deadline before the level swan dives into irrelevant. It's like a shopping cart with no brakes. Kind of fun, mostly terrifying. The escalators try to kill you, the elevators mock you, and the secret tape, yeah, it's on a whole other tax bracket. Still, when you do pull it off, it feels like robbing a Foot Locker and skating out clean. Beautiful chaos, but a little bit of trust issues. This is it, the beginning, the birthplace, the blueprint, the warehouse. You drop in and immediately feel like you're in a Mountain Dew commercial from 1999, but in a good way. It's short, it's sweet, and it's got more flow than 90% of SoundCloud. The secret tape's in plain sight, but you still miss it 5 times in a row and pretend that you meant to do that. The combo's infinite, the lines clean, the nostalgia injected directly into the veins. Every skater's first love, every beginner's false sense of confidence. Warehouse is the GOAT, and you know it. Put it in the Smithsonian. I imagine the warehouse is the level that people played from their Pizza Hut demo tapes and thought they could skate for real, went outside and sprained an ankle. Welcome to the most hostile downtown experience since Times Square at 3 a.m. Everything here is actively trying to hurt you. Random car, hit ya. Sketch alley, you fell. Sewer pipe, that's your new home now, bud. You want to grab the secret tape? Prepare to get lost in the sauce for 45 minutes. But under all that jank is hard. The rails are gritty, the lines are rewarding, and there's something about jumping over a moving car that just hits different. This level's good for some trauma bonding. The first level in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. It's basically a spiritual successor to Warehouse, except it's better in like every way. Hangar's got flavor. Everything's just placed with love. This map says, hey bud, you just finished Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1. You've been through a lot. Let's vibe. Even when you crash, it's like the level's gently patting you on the back and saying, try again, little homie. New York City, baby. The Big Apple, the concrete jungle. Here you are, tiny little skater rat, just trying to grind some rails while taxis try to murder you. The map's actually kind of genius. 2 distinct halves, uptown and downtown, with hidden transitions and a subway tunnel that makes you feel like you're in a bona fide action movie. It's crowded, yes. Chaotic, absolutely. But if you learn to dance with it, NYC becomes your Broadway stage. Don't even worry about the objectives, just steal a hot dog and vibe. If anxiety was a place, this would be the zip code. Streets throws you into a broken version of San Francisco, except instead of Rice-A-Roni, you get demolished by some hippie van every 10 seconds. There's not really any hidden areas, which is part of the course for most of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 levels, but if you get in the zone, you ride that whole city like you're starring in a skate heist movie, and suddenly it's a masterpiece, man. It probably has the best verticality of every single level in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, trying to get that secret tape. This is where the game teaches you how to love, and then immediately betrays you with that one cursed staircase. You know the one. You try to grind the rail and end up kissing the ground like it's prom night and you're 3 drinks deep. But once you actually learn this level, it opens up like a whole buffet of combos. Wall rides, the bells. But don't let the name fool you. This ain't school. This is a gladiator arena for skaters. Philadelphia is straight up underrated. You drop in and think, whatever. Then bam! Giant fountain gap, secret park area, endless rails. The map's got vertical flow, baby. It's one of the last levels of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and it feels like it. At this point, you got the pro lines, you got the tight objectives to match, and the ultimate I did it moment when you grind that wire across the sky like Spider-Man. Plus, you can ring the Liberty Bell with your face. Cheesesteak flavored combos, 8.5 out of 10. Would skate again. School's back in session, and this time it brought its older, angrier cousin. School 2 says, oh, you like School 1? That's cute. Here's some pain. The level is twice as big, 4 times the sass, and those gaps are now uber aggressive. Yeah, I said uber. Look, I'm old, okay? You thought ringing the bells in the first game was a chore? Now they're hiding behind existential dread and geometry puzzles. But man, once you learn the flow, it's so good. Huge grinds, secrets, Combo City. You just gotta avoid Mr. Security Man over here and you're golden, pony boy.